Now then guys, welcome back to Horn Outdoors, and this time we're at a new location that I've recently scoped out on a little day hike that I had, and it is a windmill farm. Well, it's just beyond the windmill farm, so we'll have to cut through there to get to the location, and at the location there is actually a trig point, so we can give that one a little tap tap taparoo, can't we, just for good luck. It is a little bit breezy today, so we'll have to see how we get on. Fingers crossed it's alright. The weather is actually 24 degrees today, Celsius, so that's fighting talk in the UK. That's fighting talk, and because the sun's out, as always, guns out. So we will pass the windmills, we'll have a little look, see what they look like, see how big they are, and watch his head. Don't want Napa coming off, do we? Should be fine. Let's crack on. So as it stands, I currently have to cut up by the side of like a windmill farm headquarters. You can see it here just behind me. But every time I've come past here, I've never seen out going on or anybody here. I think it's just like maintenance for the windmills. But like I say, I apologise for the wind, guys, if it is a bit breezy, because we are high up here today. You can just see some windmills behind me in distance. It's going to be a good little adventure, is this. Flies everywhere. I have recently as well just been to Harry Potter World. A little bit of inner nerd coming out, but it was good with that. Really good event. Never been there before. Heard good things about it, but yeah, it was well worth the drive, considering it was like, I think it was just short of 200-mile drive. It's hard graft is that, going there and back. It's like nearly 400 mile. Yeah, we're at quite a windy spot now. See if you can see the windmills behind me. So let's crack on to the spot and we'll see what it's like when we get towards windmills. So you think these round the bottom of it look like shells from a massive like tank or something? Weird. Well, I'll be honest with you, I don't want to get electrocuted while I'm stood here. It's saying it danger, electric shock risk, so yeah, don't want to be getting too carried away with that, do we? So I've got to keep walking just a little bit further. God, it's windy today, dear me. Proper trickery. I can't tell how warm it is because of it. But yeah, I've just got to walk a little bit further and then we're not too far from spot. So come on guys. Well, we finally made it here. I tell you what though, it is a windy day. It's a warm breeze, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I didn't anticipate this, which is a bit silly of me really, because we're near a wind farm, so what did I expect? Oh well, but we're at the spot now, so I just need to work out whereabouts I'm going to pitch. I was wanting to pitch up here by the trig, but with it being windy, I'm not too sure. There is quite a lot, as you'll have seen, quite a lot of spots around a bit further down, but I wanted to get that sunset and sunrise, so I might just have to bite the bullet and pitch up here. Yeah, and this is in loving memory of someone on here on this trig point. It's a lovely spot up here though, and this is really not far from my house. So this is actually called Hollins Hill Trig Point. But yeah, it's a lovely spot. Right, I'm gonna crack on and see if I can find somewhere to pitch. So the sun sets in the west and rises in the east. So we need to be at that angle to get the sunset. So I don't know if you guys can see the trig point just behind me in distance with windmill behind it. So I've decided not to camp up there because it's far too windy. I could camp down here where it's less windy, but then I won't get the sunset or sunrise properly. So I'm just going to go up just a little bit further up to this other bit across from the trig point. So it's not too far, but it shouldn't be as windy as where we were. So I have recently just had a puncture in this mat, which is the first one in a full year of having it, and it was relatively easy to find. I did post some pictures about it on Instagram, and I think I posted them on YouTube and Facebook regarding the patching. So it comes with a little patch pouch. Now they are only sticky back ones, but they're ones to be used in an emergency. So that's like, I'm out camping, mat goes down, needs must, stick it on, hope for the best, right? It might do you for night. But then what I did was I used it with a little tube of silicone that you can get. You can use your standard like building silicone in a cork gun, but I just did that and left it to cure for 48 hours. So we'll see how we get on tonight, won't we? Because last time it went down through night. Luckily I were on spongy ground, which I am here to be fair, so let's just see. So I don't know if you can see here guys, but this is the patch just here, just a round circle with silicone underneath. Pressed it down and just left it. So we'll just have to see how it holds up tonight, won't we? Hopefully, fingers crossed, we're on to a winner. So I thought I'd bring you back and show you what it is that I'm eating for this trip. So for tonight I will be having my Tilda peri peri basmati rice with my chicken tikka masala. So we'll have them together. Should be a nice one, that. Nice and filling. And then for the morning, I've brought some bacon with a bread roll. Nice and simple breakfast. Thought I'll have breakfast this time. Bit of ketchup on, that'll be ding dang do. Then for drinks, I've brought Dead Man's Fingers, as per usual. Spiced rum and cola, got 3 of them. Then for snacks, I've got some Seabrook Canadian ham crisps, absolutely beautiful. Then I got this when I went to Harry Potter World, hand broken caramel and sea salt fudge. Look at that, Harry Potter, Wizarding World. See what magic it creates tonight. So now that I'm all set up and ready to chill out, I'm gonna get my chair out, sit down, rest old crooked legs and have a little can, have a tipple, because I'm parched, it's windy, my back's aching and I'm showing my age. What can you do? Now then, chilled out now, chair up, bit of a sunbathe and lovely views of the windmills. And then just behind you guys, I've got the view of the horizon. And it's that time for Dead Man's Fingers. Spiced rum and cola. Cheers. Oh, let's get down to business. Oh, that's the life. This is what it's all about. Just getting out and about and chilling. I've needed this, especially after Harry Potter adventure that we've been on, because it's so long to travel. Oh, I tell you what, I couldn't wait to get home after. I just got home, stripped off and just laid on bed and couldn't move. My feet were killing, my legs were killing. I was wet through from sweat from drive because it was so warm in car. And then as soon as you hit motorways, it's absolutely bonkers, isn't it? Because it's just traffic after traffic. There's always someone. We were on motorway. I think this were going there. And there was this one plonker and he kept swerving over lane and I'm thinking, what's he doing? So I slowed down. I didn't want him hitting our car. And I thought, right, when he straightens back up, I'm just going to have to boot it past him. So, foot down, as I'm going past him, he's only on phone. Going about 75 mile an hour on phone. Honestly, you couldn't write it with some of these fools, could you? I'm having to hold my tongue because I get passionate about these knobheads. Absolute knobheads, aren't they? And then there were one, this one way back. It was like a little tiny Daihatsu or something, only a small car. It looked like a smart car. Looked like a smart car. And it was in middle lane and it just cut straight across to go into fast lane. And as it cut, it barely, I think it indicated at the last minute. And this other car was coming and it was really close to it to the point where it clipped its back end and it was sort of like grinding as it went into lane. I was just like, what do you do in that scenario? So I was saying to Mrs, what do you do? Like, you can't just stop in the middle of the motorway and get the details and sort insurance out, can you? So you just have to probably take the license plate and report them that way, wouldn't you? But you know what? Cheers, guys. Cheers to chilling out and not being a plonker like the rest of them and just being at one with nature. So that sun's slowly going down now. We've got about 2.5 to 3 hours before it goes down fully. So I'm gonna go for a little bit of a mooch down here with a tipple, because down here it looks like there's some remains of some sort, like buildings or whatever. I'm not too sure, but might as well go and have a look, haven't we? While we're here, I just need to find the best route down. If you guys are enjoying the content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell notification to be notified when a video does drop. So a lot of people don't get notified, so if you hit that bell icon, the bell end, then you'll be notified. And do give it a thumbs up and maybe just drop a comment, let me know you're there. I've said before and I'll say it again, I want a community. I want like-minded people like yourselves to get commenting and we can all help each other. And I will review some gear eventually, so I'll go through some of my gear in some later videos and I'll run through it and talk about it a little bit more in depth. So I'll just do individual reviews as well, step it up a little bit with them. So let's go down here because it's looking pretty crazy down here. Looks like it used to be some sort of quarry or something, because there's rocks everywhere. Hey up, I don't know what this is down here, but it just sort of comes down into like a pit. How strange is that? Look at it. Weird. I won't want to camp here though, but it gets a bit boggy, does that, when it rains, turn it into a swamp. Right, let's crack on this way. There's loads of bilberry plants as well here, so it'd be a good spot to come here when they're in season to pick. Love it. Hey, look at that. I'm trying not to fall down here. Like a windbreak wall. Yeah, I bet you could camp in that one in this warm weather. There's a saw there as well. It's like someone's been there. But yeah, I bet if it's warmer weather, you could camp there. Right, little windbreak. So I've just come and sat in tent for a few minutes just to take the edge off that breeze, because it gets a bit silly when you sat out there, you know, with it just blowing at you constantly, because it's non-stop. So I thought I'd come in here and just enjoy a bit of this can while I just look out at a view with windmills. Yeah, it's a nice spot. So the sunset will be behind me tonight, so I'm sure we'll still see it. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, because it does say that it could be cloudy in the morning, but fingers crossed, sunrise will be directly in front of me. So we'll just have to see, won't we? Right, I'd say it's about that time for a cook up. I hope I've got enough gas for all this cooking. Right, so I'm going to do this curry and rice together in the same pot. Just crack on with it, bang it all in, and bish bash bosh. So if you're wondering why I brought such an heavy tent in summer, the Vern 1, it's purely because this is the main tent that I have that's really strong in high winds, and it's a really good sunblock with it being canvas. So inside here it's warmer because I'm not in the wind, but it's not really hot. It's done a good job of reflecting heat away, so just in case anyone's wondering. So we'll put in the curry first. This is Tesco's, so it's like a supermarket in the UK if you don't already know. Chicken tikka masala, warming and fragrant, succulent chicken breast cooked with yogurt and traditional spices. So there you go. If you haven't already learnt with me, if I aren't fed every 20 minutes to an hour, I'm starving and I get hungry very, very quickly. So although I pride myself on being ready for an apocalypse or a survival scenario, everyone else would have to starve just so that I could save the day, I'll be honest with you. See what this is like. Look at that. Let's get it straight in, because it's starting to bubble a little bit. Get it all in, can't we? Needs a good mix around. Right, I'd say we're about done here. Absolutely piping hot. Look at that. This is going to be difficult to eat, is this? Wow. But it looks delish. Chicken tikka masala is the best. Welcome back, guys, and what a lovely evening it's become. I don't trip and die over at guy lines. Look at that. What a sunset. It's beautiful. And when you look back here, it's just beaming off at windmills. This is the spot, is this? Some of my new favourite spots, definitely. Look at that for a setting. So it's all about, I'm enjoying these little wild camps, but I have got some adventures planned in some woodlands that I've been looking at, so they should be fun. But this is next level. So I tell you what though, it's dropped a little bit chilly now, so I think what I'm gonna do is get tucked in my little hutch, get in there and chill out, and then I'll make a brew. Another thing as well, I've been trying to download a movie since I got here. Signal's terrible. Normally I download them before I get here, like same day or day before. I'll choose some things to download, and I didn't do it. So I've been like this with phone, try to hold it up and get a signal just to download a movie. So fingers crossed, it's finally done it, because I found a little spot. So I'll bring you guys back for brew time. So I'm just about to make a brew now. It's dropped. I tell you what, I'm probably going to regret coming in shorts now, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? I've got a winter sleeping bag and a winter sleeping mat, so the only problem will be in the morning. But we'll sort that when we get to it. Right, we're cooking with gas. So let's make this brew. Smells of curry though. Not ever right good, is it? Smelling of curry. Let's hope it doesn't taste of it. Oh yeah. Harry Potter fudge. Hand broken caramel and sea salt fudge. Look at them, little chunky monkeys. Larry Scrotter. They are nice. I love salted caramel and stuff like that. I'll be honest, it's probably gonna all go tonight. Look at the size of it all. It's alright, bag full. I mean, it wants to be. You'll never guess the price.
These are about £4.50 for this little bag. Well, I say a little bag. There's quite a lot in there, but it's a lot of money, that, isn't it? For a bit of fudge. A bit of fudge packing. And by the way, that film's finally downloaded. Angel Has Fallen with Gerard Butler. So I'm gonna get that on go. What happens during night, I'll bring you guys back. If not, I'll see you in the morning.
A friend of mine. Trying to figure out who else.
Sounds like you should pick better friends, huh?
Morning guys, and cheers. Morning coffee with a lovely sunrise. Took some time to break through, did that sun though. Set my alarm for 5 o'clock because it said 5:30 AM it were going to be sunrise, so I thought, do you know what, I'll set my alarm and we'll see what happens. And then when I looked out, it was just all cloud, just a sky full of cloud. I was like, oh. So I just sort of waited around a little bit, just chilled out. And then finally, it's broken through. So it's a good morning all in all. But I tell you what, it's chilly. It's a bit of a chilly one. And it got windy last night as well. And I don't just mean front rear end. But yeah, it got windy. Right, let's get some oil in pan for this bacon. Right, we'll get the bacon in. I'd say we're about there now with bacon. I just need to cut open my bread roll and bang it in. Cut this open. Get this bacon on. One,
2, 3, baby. Ketchup on. Bon appetit, eh? Chateau Neuf du Pape. Cheers, big ears. So I've finished the butty, and I've finished my coffee, and I've been and laid a brick in memory of the chicken tikka masala and peri peri rice. It came out the same as it went in. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So all that's to do now is, after I've finished enjoying this sunrise, is pack all my gear up and then get out of Dodge. Only problem is, I'm just sat here talking to myself. Do any of you guys do the same? Where you just find yourself having a full-blown conversation and there's no one else there but you? Maybe it's just me, maybe I'm crazy. Who knows? Who knows? What is normal anymore? I get more sense out of myself anyway. Talk to other people, I just want to bang my head against a brick wall. So that's another camping adventure successfully completed. Leave no trace mentality as per usual. Not a single sign that I've been here, apart from some good memories and some footage. So if you're enjoying this content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also ring that bell notification so that you get notified when new videos do drop. Please hit that like button, it does help the channel, and drop a comment down below, let me know what your thoughts are. So I'll see you guys very soon on the next adventure. So until next time, peace!